head. We may have a weapon and don't know what we're doing, or we don't have the backup, or we're scared. And sometimes we jump to conclusions and accuse and assume things are happening or people are bad that we don't notice or take the time to research even better. Now, I don't know. If I was a cop and pulled just someone over for a speeding ticket, I'd be real cautious. I want those hands in the air on the steering wheel or something so I can keep an eye on them. It's a dangerous, dangerous world we live in today. Now, I'm just saying, please respect our cops. Good, the bad, the ugly. You can always go to court later on and say that cop did you wrong. That's fine. That's expected. But don't harass them or challenge them with a fake gun or something in your pocket or just disobeying an order. That's plain stupid. You're asking for trouble. Why would you do that? Are you going to challenge your parents or any other authority figure, your teachers or lawyers? We don't do that. We're supposed to be a society of intelligent people, law-abiding citizens that always do the right thing. Yet so many of us still want to challenge authority. We still want to think that we're better than them. We still want to think we have the answers, and how dare you come and stop me? How dare you challenge me? How dare you question what I'm doing? Now, please, let's stop doing that. Now, I have friends who are cops. I have friends in the military. I have friends that were in the pen at one time or another. I have friends in leadership positions. I have friends who don't even have jobs. We all know people who, we know a wide range of people. And we know some of them, we're going to say, they have a screw loose. Something's wrong with them. I don't understand what they're thinking about sometimes. Quite frankly, you and I sometimes have a screw loose, and people are saying that about us. So why can't we give each other the benefit of the doubt? Why can't we just say, okay, maybe I'll look guilty. It wasn't me, officer. I'll answer any questions you have. Let's not be stupid. Our lives are much more important than trying to fight back with someone in authority. I don't want to lose my life over something stupid when it could have been avoided. I don't want to get maimed, and I don't want any of my friends or family to lose their lives, or maybe an eye missing, or locked up for a long period of time for being stupid. We need to stop being stupid. We need to respect each other, love each other the best that we can. We don't have to like one another, but we're supposed to love each other. Love thy neighbor is one of the 10 Commandments. Whether you believe in God or not, if we just all show that mutual respect and try to love each other, and not an eye for an eye, but do unto others the way you wish they do unto you, kind of the golden rule, we'll all live in a better life, have a better society, and we won't have to worry about what's going on around us. Now, I encourage you not to surround yourself with knuckleheads. Yes, there are knuckleheads, and some of them are our own family members. I get it. Or classmates, I understand. And from time to time, you and I may be considered the knuckleheads. So let's look deep down inside and say, am I the one being stupid? Am I the one being too aggressive? Am I the bully? Now, I never want to think that I'm the bully or I'm the one doing something wrong. Of course not. But it's okay. You should ask people around you. Say, did I handle that correctly? Should I have done something different? Am I arrogant? And we need to be willing to accept the answer. We're going to ask the question. We want an honest opinion. Now, it's an opinion. It doesn't mean it's right. And it's good to ask opinions from 2 or 3 different people to get a better perspective of how we appear to others, especially in public and in society. Because, right, you and I always think we're doing the right thing all the time. We're doing what's best for us, if nothing else. But don't steal from someone. How dare you go steal something from a store, a bottle of wine, tobacco, stealing ketchup from a restaurant, or worse yet, hitting an elderly person and taking their purse or wallet or a car. How dare you? And you must pay. You must be punished for being stupid. And what about all the people on the road? Road rage is so easy. It's raining, people don't put on their headlights. What is wrong with you? Sure, you say you have the automatic lights, and a lot of cars do, but that's not a guarantee your taillights are working. Turn that knob on. Be respectful. Don't tell me you can see what's out there. You don't need to turn your lights. The lights is for the safety of everyone around you, so they can see you. And don't you dare go slow in that passing lane. That passing lane is for passing and moving over to the right. You pass the car, you move over to the right, and we should never have this deadlock or gridlock on the highways. I keep looking at cops and say it'd be so easy to make thousands of dollars a day for my community just by pulling over people who are speeding, not using their lights, not using their signals, tailgating, going too slow in the wrong lane. It's so easy. Now, if we all just respect each other and do what's really right. I don't want to hear, okay, the speed limit is 65, I'm doing 67 in the passing lane, no one should bother me. That's stupid. Pass and move over. Pass and move over. Sure, it's a little more difficult with semi-trucks on the road or oversized tractors. I get it. But do the best you can and try to show respect on the highway. And bicyclists, I have to bring this up. In most cases, I think all cases, they're single file. If you have a bike lane at all, it's single file. Don't go side by side. You're causing a lot of problems for the cars around you, for the automobiles around you. Don't you dare break the law either. That's another way you can get tickets or write people with bicycles all day long and say, move over. You do not own the road. Now, I understand we all should be riding bikes more often and using our cars less and getting in better shape and less smog and fuel out there. I get it. But if we all just follow the rules, if we all just show respect, if we don't challenge authority and look stupid, we can all live in a better life, a better community. Hey, quite frankly, if you don't like where you are in life today, do something about it. I mean, usually people lower income can get grants and go to school for free or at a reduced rate if you want to go to college. It's not for everyone. There are so many other trade schools. We need welders. We need mechanics. We need people to do manufacturing. And quite frankly, we need farmers. So find your passion, become good at it, but don't let your circumstance control where you are right now. You and I can get above and beyond it. If nothing else, join the military. But I'm going to tell you, if you're going to join the military, think you're going to be a knucklehead, think you're going to be a thief, think you're going to disobey authority, you have another thing coming, and you deserve what's coming to you. Every one of us are going to have to pay for our sins, how we wronged one another through our lifetime, or how we're knuckleheads and disobeying authority. We're going to answer to God, of course. But let's start here on earth, and let's answer to one another. Apologize when necessary, and ask forgiveness when necessary. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? So I just want to encourage you one more time. Don't be the knucklehead. Obey the authority. Obey the cops. Obey the military. Our leadership. You don't have to like the president or the mayor or the governor. Just respect their position and pray. Pray that they do a good job and do us right as citizens, as human being citizens. And once again, you see this? Think of bacon. You cannot go wrong with bacon. Respect their cops. They need our support. So it's a mutual respect. Respect them, they respect us, and don't challenge them. We'll all live in a better place and we can be supportive, respectful, and more loving to one another. You have yourself a great day, and this has been In the Office with Joseph Skoda. Bye now.
John is an employee at one of the most famous firms in the city of New York. So his job very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested him to try World Ventures this time to make his vacationing more enjoyable and less stressful. They do not require you to plan anything outside of your transportation, which is also available at discounted rates. Your stay, your transport, and many meals are planned by the club. John liked the idea very much. He tries World Ventures, and his experience with the club was amazing, as he made many friends there with whom he had a great time. John recommends that everyone should try this club, as they are the best in business. See how the VIP-vacation-club.com can give you the right experience without all the hassle. Enjoy the VIP experience that only World Ventures.
Social media shows
is about
branding, opportunity,
and outreach.
We are an entertainment company that empowers others
by promoting and supporting our community and everyone who reaches our content.
Here on social media shows,
Here we're a family.
We are family. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing. We are family.
We are family.
We are family. We are family.
We are family.
We are family, and we want you to be part of our social media shows family.
Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on social media shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe, with a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything you want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now.
Good morning, everyone. You're in the office with Joseph Skoda, part of Social Media Shows Network. And it's exciting to be alive today because, quite frankly, it's better than not being alive. I have to tell you. Now, sometimes in life we are afraid to take chances because we're afraid we might not be alive the next minute or the next day. And I can understand that. You don't necessarily jump off of bridges or out of airplanes without parachutes or at least proper training. We have to be careful not just to take stupid chances. But we must take chances from time to time. We cannot grow in our life, in our pocketbook, and some ideas and chances unless we're willing to take that extra step and do something. Sometimes it might be stupid. Ain't that right? Maria Pereza Leventhal, she can tell you all about sometimes we do things that are stupid. Now, sometimes we do it on a dare, and sometimes we think we just know everything. And when we think we know everything, we just take chances all day long. Now, quite frankly, if you have $100 in your pocket and you go to the casino and with hopes of doubling or tripling it or even more, fantastic. That's taking a chance. But if it's your last $100, stay home. Don't go. Lock the door so you can't get out of the house. Don't take stupid chances. Don't go out there and do something totally stupid and outrageous if you can't afford to. Let me go and tell you, a lot of people join the military or go to college or do a lot of different things, start a business, for example, and taking a chance, like stepping out of their comfort zone to do something a little different with the hopes of a huge reward, a huge payoff in some circumstances. So when do we do that? Now, when we have a child of ours, for instance, want to join the military, are we encouraging them? Or are we telling them, no, that's stupid, you could get shot at, it's dangerous? Yeah, it is dangerous. Yeah, you could get shot at as a policeman or even a teacher. I mean, our society is not always as safe as we really like to think it is. So when someone wants to join the military or serve as a policeman or fireman or even being an EMT doctor, whatever it is, we should encourage them to take those chances, to take a chance on themselves, that they can make it happen, that they can learn, they can grow exponentially, not necessarily in the midsection, but exponentially in knowledge up here. Because when we learn things, we learn how to care for someone medically, financially in some cases, we learn how to care and serve others, our world changes. And it usually changes for the better, because once we learn how to care for other people, then we take all this gunk and junk out of ourselves. And we have a lot of gunk and junk built up, and a lot of us have resentment built up. But when we start caring and giving back to someone else, our lives can be relieved of all of that. Let go of that stuff holding you back yesterday. Today's a new day. I encourage you, even if you want to join a network like social media shows and say, yeah, I'm ready to do my own podcast, my own show, share my best recipes, whatever it is, take that chance. Don't be afraid. We need you to go out there and with your entrepreneur spirit and show us, teach us, help us learn from you. Now, we got to stop being afraid to take those chances. Quite frankly, you may lose that $100 today. Okay, well, tomorrow is a different day. Tomorrow should be a different day, and we should not be afraid to take those chances. Now, I'm saying that a lot. Take those chances, take those chances. I understand, because I get real passionate about certain things. If I did not join the military, if I did not get my degree, if I did not jump and start my own business, where would I be today? Maybe I'd be more successful if I just stayed home and didn't join the military. Maybe. I'm not saying that couldn't happen. But who I am today is because of those different opportunities that were in front of me. And I said, yeah, let me try that. I think I can do that. Yeah, give me a chance. Let me try something different than what I'm used to. For instance, I'm a scuba diver. Sure, it was scary in the beginning, and sometimes it still is. And I joined for the wrong reason. I think I was in Amway at the time, and I was trying to get a new rep. And he liked scuba diving. So what do? You get involved with other people's activities to try to build that connection, that rapport with them. So I jumped in the water. I was scared. He never really did sign up in my program at the time, but I got hooked on jumping in the water with the fishes and the coral. And yeah, sometimes you see a shark or two out there, but it was a lot of fun. And today I probably have about 150, 160 dives, anywhere from, 10 feet in the water to 120 feet in the water, traveling places like Panama, Hawaii, of course, scuba diving, the Philippines, and even the Persian Gulf. Got to do some scuba diving out there. Now, those are something I took a chance on for the wrong reason. Now, let's talk about another one. I'm a Toastmaster. You know I'm a Toastmaster. I talk about all the time. We help people develop communication and leadership skills through the art of public speaking. Sure, I understand. I'm afraid I'm not going to be a public speaker. whatever, take a chance, and there's more out there than just being a public speaker for a profession or something. It helps you in so many different ways, especially self-confidence. But I took a chance to join someone, same thing. I was in a business venture and trying to get my 30-second elevator pitch. It was horrible, horrible. And 60-second was even worse. And one of the guys in that networking group dragged me to this Toastmasters meeting. So you need this. Trust me, this will help you do better at your business, at your job. And I'm thinking, sure, why not? Another opportunity to network and meet new people. Wrong. I wasn't there to hit them and show them what I was doing. I was there, or they were there to teach me and help me to become a better, not just entrepreneur, but a better person. And when I stopped pushing and begging people to come into my business, I just worked on myself. My own self-confidence went up. I worked on my posture. I went on looking around at how I can speak more clearly without those filler words like ums, ers, ahs, that many of us have in our vocabulary, and we need to learn how to let it go. So joining a club like Toastmasters has helped my business exponentially. Learn how to scuba dive has also built up my self-esteem exponentially. Those are different chances I've took in life to say, let me try something different. Joining the Air Force, of course, it increased my leadership skills, increased my confidence, let me travel the world, give me an opportunity to go to school and get a couple degrees and work it to my advantage where I eventually retired as an Air Force officer. Now, those are exciting when your kid wants to join the military, kid wants to go to school, kid wants to learn how to be a welder. Help them. There's a lot of money. Well, in the military, there's not a lot of money, but there's a lot of opportunity. But you want to be that welder or go to school or learn how to even fix cars. If that's your passion, go for it. But every now and then, step out and join a Toastmasters club. Join a photography club. Join the Rotary Club. Quite frankly, there's something in all those organizations that help us become just a little bit better than we are. Sure, you may think you have it going on, and your significant other may encourage you and keep telling you have it going on, but we can all have it going on just a little bit more, just a little bit better. Because quite frankly, you and I, we do have bad days from time to time. At least I do. And we have bad days, we need something to look forward to. If it's that Toastmasters meeting in the evening where everybody claps when you walk in the front of the room and builds you up, awesome. There's not a much better way. I have a club start at 7 o'clock in the morning, and there's no place I would rather be than that meeting at 7 o'clock in the morning. Whatever it is, take chances out there. You need to buy a house. It's a little bit out of your range. Yeah, we still have to live within our means, of course. But do those calculations. Cut back on a couple Starbucks or whatever else you need to do. Do you really need to pay for cable TV? Come on, no you don't. I haven't had cable TV in 10 years. Or satellite or any of that. We don't need those things. Hey, I love to watch a good TV and a show and go to the movies from time to time. Of course I do. It's exciting. But darn, you need to work on yourself first. Work on your passion. And if your passion is watching The Simpsons, that's your passion. You got to get home and watch The Simpsons, and that's what you want to do every day. Well, I encourage you to find something else. Now, it's okay. I happen to think The Simpsons is a pretty good show, but the longest lasting animated TV show forever, I believe, something like that. Great show. Some of it's stupid, some of it's entertaining, but don't make that the only reason you wake up in the morning or the reason you rush home. Gotta have that passion, guys. Find what makes you tick. If you don't know what makes you tick, take salsa lessons. You may be the next professional salsa dancing competitor in the world, whatever it is. Take a chance. Life's too short to run home and watch The Simpsons or see what else is on TV or make it to all those games. Find a passion. And you can have more than one passion. If you're married, he or she better be your number one passion. But outside of that, find something else you can do together. You want to learn chess? Get out there and be the best chess player ever. Whatever it takes. You want to learn how to do videos, write blogs. Contact me. I do all those things. Vacation, contact me. I'll show you some of the tricks of the trade where I go and how I get there. But if you have a message you want to share, look us up on social media shows. Maria and I and the rest of the team will love to work with you and show you what we're passionate about. Anyways, this has been In the Office with Joseph Skoda. Life is too short, and go out there and step out of your comfort zone. Go out there and try something new. Step off of the curb. It might be the best decision you ever made. Have yourself a great day. Bye now.